I tried Lost Ark.
Oh, isn't the queue times for that like insane?
Not that I know of. Like queue times to boot in or queue times to do
Yeah,
shit. No,
like to boot in or something.
I
Like
don't
I saw a streamer
think
got
I
into
had.
like a 15K queue today.
Okay, maybe. I don't know because I'm still doing like single. I was still doing single player stuff,
Uh,
and I don't know if like you are in like a separate world until you reach like you beat the tutorial, and then you get thrown into the actual game. But I was
mm,
playing that, and it seems all right. It seems. I don't know if the game becomes a lot more enjoyable when you get to the point where you're playing with friends.
maybe. I mean, usually
But
almost any game is enjoyable with friends, but
yeah, that's the thing
um,
though. It's like Final Fantasy 14. Like
you
I've
enjoy it
been
by yourself.
I've been enjoying it by myself. But then
Solo, yeah, soloing.
it,
Interesting. Solo leveling.
so great series. If wait, have you read?
Great too.
Have you read
I
Solo
haven't read
Leveling?
Solo Leveling. I just know of it. Is it Korean or is it Chinese?
It's a Korean manhwa.
Yeah, manhwa. Yeah, yeah. That's what
That
I
thing's
hear.
getting
I
an
hear good
anime.
things.
I
Huh?
need to finish
Oh
the
yeah,
second.
it's getting anime soon. Yeah.
I need to finish it. I remember reading up to like I think season 2 or like season 2 of the manga or manhwa,
Ah,
or actually
interesting.
yeah, it has like a little hiatus break.
Hmm.
Yeah, good series.
Like a la Chainsaw Man. Spoilers.
Oh yeah, but we're still waiting on that break to finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
mm-hmm.
Uh, so what are we talking about today? What are we talking about?
Oh, today? Well,
Mm-hmm.
before we go into like the actual stuff, a brief aside is that I was watching basketball, or I was watching. I was
Right.
scrolling through the NBA subreddit because I don't have time to actually watch most basketball games, and saw Joel Embiid
Mm-hmm.
use Meteor Jam from Kuroko no Basket, which is a basketball anime. But basically, what it is it's a throw and dunk where you your hand never touches the rim, and you basically just when your hand is above it and you have the ball, you literally just throw that
Throw it.
shit throw that shit into the rim. And it was fucking ridiculous to watch him dunk over someone like that.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who wants to watch a fucking superhero anime, watch Kuroko no Basket. That shit's crazy to watch at times. It went so far beyond like I'd say
Yeah.
like
Beyond a
Haikyuu.
sports anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Haikyuu like kind of still has that sense of reality. I
Right.
don't Kuroko no Basket's on the other end where it's like
Yeah.
this guy
We're letting into total fantasy in here.
yeah, we are getting to the point where might need to get these kids blood tested because something ain't right with them.
Dude, they're like the Russians in the Olympics, dude. Constantly on just constantly.
Oh man, I forgot that was a
Well,
thing.
with the other sporting event that happened over the weekend, I watched it. I had a good time. The Mega Bowl. Can we even? Is it like legal to say the name of it? The
Can you
Super
not
Bowl.
say the Bubble Bowl?
The Bubble Bowl. Yes. I watched it this weekend. It was actually a pretty decent game. All the old heads were in there for the halftime show though.
I didn't even
It
see
was,
anything regarding it, so I didn't know what the
yeah,
halftime show was.
it was like classic rap. Like it was Dr. Dre, Eminem,
It was in LA then,
50,
wasn't it?
50 was in there. 50. They brought in 50.
That's crazy.
Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, I think. Mary J. Blige?
Oh
Yeah.
shit, Mary J.
Yeah.
Blige.
They had 50 hanging from the rafters, like hanging like his like the was it birthday? Like where he's like hanging upside down at the gym or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was hanging upside down.
What the hell?
in the like in the halftime show. And when he got down, he looked winded. He looked winded.
I wonder how long they had him up there for.
It was funny. It was really funny. But I personally thought Kendrick's was the best part of the performance. I thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it was just a fun. It was a fun show. Um, what was other things that came out of it though?
Favorite commercial, because that's always a big thing.
Oh, right. So there was this one that was literally just it was just a QR code, like doing the DVD thing, you know,
That was
like
a Coinbase.
yeah. I didn't know what it was, obviously, because it was just a, you know, when I saw it in real life, I didn't know what it was, and I was like, I scanned it, and I was like, I was wishing it would be something like an ARG or something, but it was, when I saw it was Coinbase, I was so disappointed. I do not care at all about crypto. Like,
I will
that
say
is so disappointing.
that is the best. That is the best ad. Although their website crashed because it couldn't handle all the traffic, but best ad because since it didn't say Coinbase in the corner, and it just did the old
Yeah,
DVD bouncing around.
yeah.
And it was there for a pretty long time.
It
You
was
just
there for
got
a long
the
time.
curiosity
My
gets
parents were
over.
so confused. They were like, "What is this?"
Yeah, yeah. The curiosity overwhelms you, and you just have to see what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
And so naturally, it did it.
But it was
Did good.
disappointing. It was immediately like, it's crypto. God, I don't care. Does that make me like? I feel like that's not even our generation. I feel like that's like a people slightly older than us are the people that get excited about crypto. You know, I don't know.
That's
I feel
true.
like it's like 30-year-olds
I
that get
know
excited
some
over
I know some
crypto.
people our age who are into
Really?
crypto.
I'm like,
Hmm.
oh man, like most of the people I know are just like, or at least, or maybe it's our short attention span because we grew up with memes and stuff like that. But I'm so like done with it. I'm just like, I was like, it's been like a year. Like, are we done with this? Can this be over?
Yeah,
I don't know.
we
Can we
do it.
just like leave it like for boring financial stuff? Does it have to be like constantly like everywhere? You know what I mean?
We do categorize things like by the years, like a bunch of events, and like think of like
Yeah.
2020, what the hell happened then, and
22
then
was the year of the VTuber, honestly.
would you say it's 2020?
Yeah, I would say it was 2020. That's when like it like
Oh, okay, yeah.
exploded. Yeah,
I'm thinking JP. I just remembered.
yeah, JP.
Yeah,
That's when like everything
yeah.
came on the scene. Speaking of VTubers, that was a big thing this week.
Uh,
Um,
Degenerates.
people out there are crazy, man. People out there need to touch some grass. Like
Parasocial
seriously.
relationships, y'all. We need to understand it and
We're
understand
not
the
your friends,
boundaries. Yeah,
except if you're one of our friends that you know you're
yeah.
the only ones that watch this. So you probably actually are our friends, in all honesty.
So, do you want to explain what the hell happened? What the hell's happening?
So, honestly, you would probably need a little bit of context on how, like, kind of idol culture works, and it's just parasocial relationships, but specifically in Japan, it's like a big thing. Because I feel like most of the people freaking out, uh, it wasn't that many people. It's just they're vocal. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not like it's
the
not
loud
most of them,
minority.
but they're the vocal minority. Yeah. Um, so like how idol culture works is that these people are like put on pedestals and like they're uh like every part of their lives are supposed to be public, and they're supposed to keep like private life as clean as like the public life or whatever. So if they have if they have like personal relationships or like romantic relationships, it's seen as like something that detracts from the experience of watching them because you're supposed to get this like GFE or like girlfriend experience or something like that. Um, that's how it is for like most idols, and also like K-pop stars as well. I think too. Like sometimes, no, or less so.
Mm,
That'd be something I would
you'll
defer to you.
not many K-pop stars are in relationships. You notice
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So it's like, so it's kind of like that. So it's pretty like kind of like parasocial relationships encouraged by kind of like companies and stuff too, especially with like idols. Um, so Rusia, who's like actually I think one of the top JP VTubers, at least for Hololive, um, like she got caught having a Discord message from a friend who's also a famous like singer, Mafu, I think.
Yeah, I think that was his name.
Yeah, and like a notification popped up when she was playing a game, and it said something to the effect of like going home, just finished working, going home, or something like that. So super innocent. It could mean anything really. It doesn't necessarily mean that they were like living together or anything like that. And people started obviously like immediately assuming things were going on. To the point where the guy had to apologize and explain that they're just close friends or whatever, or like not even like just friends. That play games every once in a while, and then Rushia had to take a break and hasn't. I think to the time of recording, it's been like a week, but she's been gone for like around a week.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
Still?
yeah. She hasn't come back yet. If my information is correct, so it's like because of like obviously because of like the harassment that comes with that, and there's people really cringy people like saying that they're canceling their subscription, their memberships or whatever to her thing. Honestly, there is I think some fault in not in Russia at all, but like the company too, because they were selling things like wedding bands, like and stuff like that, which is a little cringe also. So I think there's a little bit of encouragement of that kind of like relationship, which I think needs to be like moderated or like managed a little bit better. Because
Yeah.
I mean, it does breed that kind of stuff, but still, of course, no fault on her at all. But but yeah, it's just people just they're literally anime girls. Like seriously, come on, guy.
Yeah, it's you're right on the company's end because like idol culture is part of it, and then the other half is people need to understand their boundaries on
Their
parasocial
sure.
relationship because like you know you might watch this streamer 6 hours a day,
yeah,
but they're not streaming for you
they're not,
6 hours a day.
You, dude.
It's like they're streaming to everyone. It's not
exactly.
Specifically for you for those 6 hours.
No, they're talking to me, man. They're talking straight to me.
So it's like because when you think of it like that, then you realize the huge difference in like time invested of thinking about this person. Right. So then it kind of like people like, go crazy with that
doing their job, you know. It's like
they're working their 9 to 5.
Yeah, basically. You're their 9 to 5. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
touch grass, my friend. Touch grass.
Yeah, but it's not just idol culture because even like even here, you'll see some streamers over here. Like
I feel like it's newer because I feel like with stuff like traditional celebrities, I feel like it's more like gossiping about their lives rather than like obsessing whether they have one or not.
Yeah, that is
a little different.
Yeah, it's definitely different than celebrities, but it's still it's prevalent in streamers in the West. I'd say celebrities.
For sure.
Celebrities is a thing where it's like, you know, how you said put them on a pedestal. That's kind of a thing in the West where celebrities are on a pedestal, but they just feel so different from us.
Yeah, there's a very exactly.
Streamers did have that like you know,
that genuine interaction. So it's like
relationship.
Right, it's basically the Pokimane situation. If you're familiar with Twitch stuff, the Pokimane having a boyfriend has been a meme for ages.
Oh,
and that all her followers would leave her if she had a boyfriend, like publicly had a boyfriend.
But yeah, and then you'll see it in even small streamers too, where it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's because there is that feeling which like those companies try to cultivate, like with the company. There's like a natural way of doing it here with like streamers and stuff like that, where it's like you feel closer to them because you'll have like this like it's the presentation is a lot more personal. Yeah.
Oh, and then I was about to freaking say something. Oh, a streamer that broke a record today, female streamer.
Oh yes, also VTuber.
It's all connected. Yeah, it's all
VTuber. One of my favorite VTubers, honestly.
Oh, you want to
Iron Mouse? Yeah, I'll talk about it. Iron Mouse, who is a really great streamer personally. I like her a lot, and she's been doing a subathon for the last I don't even know how long, but like 10 days around there. And she just became the highest. What would it be like? Highest subscribed to for like in a month, like highest subscribed of any female streamer. So this is similar to what happened with Ludwig not too long ago in his subathon last year, where he became the highest. He still has the record, but I think Iron Mouse could make the attempt to go for that record as well. So we'll see. I don't know how long if she's still going right now, but yeah, she broke that record. It's really, really, really cool. And see, I'm talking, man. VTubers are here to stay for at least the next little while, at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations to her.
That's crazy though. I didn't know she was doing a subathon, and then I started seeing the tweets. It was like, oh shit, she broke the record.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, good on you.
Mousy. Yeah.
Now I haven't watched too much streams recently. It's just been
Same here. It's a little hard to watch streams while I'm like, like I'd have to watch it like a podcast kind of, or like where I have like the phone,
just
you
the
know, like
audio
I'm not
playing.
watching it, just audio playing. That's how I watch everything recently, especially at work. I'm like, oh man.
No, I was I've been recently. I was reading this freaking web novel. It was freaking because it was a manga. I was like, you know, when you see a manga, you just have to see like a good manga. And you're just like, does this have a web novel that goes further into it? And it did, and I read the hell out of it, and I just finished yesterday, and it's been it was pretty damn good. Like when you're just reading only text and a fight scene seems epic, you're like, damn, that's nothing
good
like
description
that.
right there.
Whew, it was
that's
2
some
chapters.
Good verbs right there.
Yeah, I was so excited reading it. So, but now I'm fully caught up, so I have to just wait till the translators continuously put out chapters because my Japanese lesson has not been going well. Too many distractions right now. Freaking, if anyone is watching the video version, you probably tell I don't look too great. Got that Pfizer booster yesterday, and that shit hit me. It was rough. I almost fell asleep during my haircut today.
That's interesting. My man. Already messing up your like already bad sleep schedule.
Yeah, that is very true. I was basically pulled an all-nighter because it was just the freaking chills, man. The chills is so annoying, and I wanted to sleep on my left side so badly, but I got my shot there. So I was just like,
is that what side you usually sleep on, or do you usually sleep on your right?
It's always random, like left or right. Mostly left, I would say. Left, right, or on my stomach. I can't sleep on my back. I wish I could though.
That's my default mode. I can't actually sleep on my sides. I sleep on my back.
Oh really? Because I think it's
dude, what are we doing? We're talking about our personal life. Now we're gonna get parasocial.
No, if anyone cares what side I sleep on, so be it. That's where I draw the boundaries. Anything beyond that though, that's too much.
Oh, it's funny. Oh man.
And then I've been told, or my brother told me, Demon Slayer's anime ended this week or last week. Last episode came out, and apparently it was the whole season was pretty good. They said,
I mean, the first half was like a recap of the movie, right?
Yes, and then they said that there was only really like this arc was a lot of dialogue, I'd say. There wasn't too many fight scenes, but when there was the big fight scene, it was they could save pretty the
money.
Damn
you save the money for the Sakuga or whatever, right?
I won't remember his name.
Wait, what do you mean? No, Sakuga is like really good animation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck are you say?
No, yeah. It's like a term for it. See, dude. See the student has become the master, dude. I know more anime.
Probably. I just know more series, man. That's all I got. I mean, that, and I need to listen to the OPs and EDs of the season though. That's one of the things I was looking at.
Yeah, and then, same here. I haven't listened to many. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I've just been low on anime recently. The games have been so good recently that I've just been, I've been focusing on that. But it is what it is.
Oh, have you played any of the Switch games that were announced?
No. Well, we were talking like Arceus just came out. I haven't played that. What else?
Well, no, like the Nintendo Direct, the Earthbound.
Oh, Earthbound right.
2.
Well, no. Did we talk about that Nintendo Direct yet?
No.
Strikers. I don't care about anything in that.
Direct. We did talk. We did talk about the Direct, but we didn't. That was it. We basically announced what was.
And by the way, progress report. I have been slightly. I've been rooming on it more. I'm warming up to the art style. It's. I just want more strikers. I'm really to like go pro in strikers. You know what I mean? I love Strikers. That's like the one game I feel like I could beat Robert on. So
I don't know about that. You can beat me on the GameCube one for sure.
yeah, the GameCube one for sure. I
But
mean,
if we
that's
both
my absolute game.
if we both played the Switch one on day one, I'll give you a run for your money. I will say that. I don't know shit about soccer, but you know, I'll let the controls happen. That's all I'll say.
I don't know about Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Mm.
I'm going hard. It's
Oh,
Striker. That's me right there.
the
That's all
VL
me.
Cup. We're gonna have the VL Cup when it comes out.
We sure are. We sure are. Put that on the channel right there just to increase the views. It's gonna be a battle for sure.
And I've just been playing Final Fantasy 14. That's really the only game I've been like
I have
playing
not
when
been
I do
playing
that.
anything. I have been working and sleeping. So
Yeah.
real life has been a bit much recently, but
I just hope my
yeah.
shot feels good, or like my arm feels good after tomorrow, because Friday
Oh yeah, you're gonna be going
Oakland for that Twice concert.
going ham.
Yeah, so see how that goes. See, if
Interesting.
I swear, if I'm still feeling like shit on Friday, I'll be fucking bummed.
I think you should be fine. I've
Yeah.
never heard about somebody getting it for that, like for multiple days or like
Yeah.
for
The booster is normally
4
like
days.
2 days, I think max. It's like the day
Yeah.
or 2 days after, I think, is
Yeah.
how bad it normally hits me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should be good by then.
Yeah. Now, oh, also JJK season 2, 2023.
JJK. I'm excited for that. I like JJK season 1. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for
2023. Do you think the people can
2023.
wait? Because it's definitely not going to be in January 2023. I think it's going to be.
It's gonna be deep in there.
Yeah, they got some time.
Dog, if they can wait, like, how long did they wait for? Like, what's an anime that they waited so long for? Like,
Like for another season? Or...
Yeah, that's like a good example of that where they had to wait. Like,
didn't Attack on Titan's final season?
Yeah, Attack on Titan's a great example. They waited like 3 years or 4 years, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
For like I think it was from season 2 to 3.
I don't remember. I know one of the seasons gaps had.
I'm pretty sure it was 2 to 3. I'm pretty sure it was 2 to 3. That was an insane wait for that.
The period before the final season. I don't know why.
That as well. I think it's been through a couple.
Yeah, because I feel like
I remember hearing, like, seeing parodies of like Wit Studio back in when I first started watching anime. It would have been like in 2016, where they were just like, "We're finishing the anime. I swear, we're finishing the anime." You know what I mean? Yeah. So I remember hearing about that as a joke when I started watching anime, which was around the time of like the second or third season. So it's been a while.
It's crazy how
it's
long
been like
Attack on Titan's been.
Yeah, it's almost done, right? It's like it's the last season since it's right now, right? Yeah.
No, because I remember being in, like, what was it, third year or second year, and some kids. It was second year. Some kids in my Spanish class were just talking about Attack on Titan, and I think, what was the other anime? I think they were talking about they were talking about like Dead Man Wonderland. I think was the other one.
Dead Man Wonderland. Okay.
Yeah, a type of anime basically is what they were talking about. Yeah. But it's just it's crazy how long.
I think I started watching anime when
relevant.
MHA, My Hero Academia, just barely started. I think around like 2016, 2017. Dang. That's insane how much that one's grown too.
It's crazy. SAO's still going.
SAO. That was my first anime, SAO. Gosh. What a first one to start off with. I really threw myself in the fucking deep end of the pool.
It got better later.
Yeah, it was by like Alicization. What was it called?
Yeah, Alicization or something.
Alicization. Yeah. But man, I remember talking to you guys and saying, like, telling you and another one of our friends that was the first anime I was gonna watch because you were like peer pressuring me into watching anime. So I was like, all right, whatever. I was already planning on doing it anyway. So I was like, yeah, I was planning on watching SAO, and I'm like, you're like, SAO? Oh, I don't know about it. Really? Yeah, it was at the bowling alley, if you remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was trying to think if I didn't really have. I thought
You're
like when I
just
originally
watch
watched
the first season. Just watch the
okay,
first season. Don't watch
okay,
the
then
second
it's
season.
probably after some time then, because when I originally watched SAO, I liked
Yeah,
it. It was
yeah.
until I started watching
No, but you
more
said I like the
animes.
first season. I afterwards, it's
Okay,
that's around. That's pretty much what you said. I was like, oh, okay, okay, but then, dude, right? That's when you could still like find like good. Well, you can still find good like pirate sites, but like
oh,
back then it was like Kiss Anime or whatever.
kiss
Rest in peace.
anime, rest in peace.
But I was like, you were telling me just watch it there because I was watching it with like the nope the free Crunchyroll where you have to watch like 12
Oh
ads
yeah,
in one
12 ads.
episode. And all the ads are like 12 minutes, like 10-minute long ads, and I'm like, oh, this is like torturous.
Yeah,
Like, man, there's another way.
yeah. No longer with us, but damn, there were so many ways back
Yeah,
then. I
there
could
were a
I could
lot
think
more
of like
ways.
4 sites in my head right now that I just can't can't say because they're all gone now. They're all dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
But I will say it has almost all anime now is on a legal
No streaming
source
site.
because like
Yeah.
Crunchyroll's
I pay it
catalog
back now.
back then.
I pay back all those years that I didn't pay anything for anime. I pay it back now.
Yeah, their catalogs are very large now, so it's like
Yeah.
the subscriptions are worth it. Oh
Yeah.
wait, did I talk about finishing Domestic Girlfriend? It's manga.
Oh no, the manga.
Oh
No.
fucking Christ!
Dude, I remember.
Okay.
I've heard spoilers, so I
Okay.
know what happens.
Okay,
But
wait. I need to remember. If I talked about this last week, then that's
no,
another.
you didn't.
Okay.
You talked about that you were reading it, but not that you'd finished it.
I fucking finished it, and I cannot get over it because
The things that happen. The things that happen.
things that happen in that fucking series, like
So spoilers. Spoilers.
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to think is like, there's no way this anime or this gets animated.
Right, probably not.
So this is basically a spoiler to people who might one day pick up the manga. But yeah, so I finished it because I like Domekano. I would say
like the spice.
I like the spice, but in general, I would say if you take out the romance part and instead if it was a story about him as a writer, if it was his story as a writer, I would put this as like a 8.5, a 9, because like the developments of him as a writer, the writer's block, getting influenced by the stories of other people, and some of the troubles he faces, that is really good. But then you get to the shit show part, which is the romance, or everything, where it's where everyone talks about. And I still liked that part because the drama is good.
Still drama good, yeah.
But okay, once again, this is a spoiler. Near the end.
Okay, if I remember correctly, let me see if I can guess. Coma. Someone gets in a coma.
Yes. Okay. So, I don't know how far the anime goes, but basically, Hina, which is the older sister, and Rui, younger sister. So Hina gets on a arranged date with some guy. Like this is like mid in the series, and she wants to break it off with him because like he seems a bit overbearing. Like he kind of has the mentality that's like perfect wife, and it was a lot of pressure on her. So she broke it off with him. That guy goes fucking crazy, stalkerisk, and they put a
Rushia subscriber.
Yeah, they put out a restraining order and then like let the police know this guy's absolutely crazy, and he goes full on psycho and goes in, like he sees her or stalks her again and goes in the street to stab her, and then Natsuo MC gets stabbed, and so that was a thing where that man almost died, and this is even the end. This is midway through the series. Right. So that guy goes into prison.
Right.
I have to give that backstory because we come to the end where Natsuo and Ruri finally, get back together because Ruri was overseas as a cook in the States.
Right. She was going to school for being a cook, like culinary school, right?
No, not culinary school. She was getting actual practice at like a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah. And Natsuo goes over the States because Ruri is having she like lost her sense of taste because of a lot of pressure from her supervisor. That was basically a horrible work environment.
Right.
And Needless to say, it's Domekano. They fuck.
Right.
Turns out they used her roommate's condoms and they were expired. Rui's pregnant. That's how the story goes. So then she comes back to the States and they decide to get married. And while this is going on, the guy who is in prison gets in touch with a reporter who is covering who's trying to find scoops on Natsuo because he is starting to perform well as a writer now, and trying to see if there's any gossip. And it comes back to the beginning story, if you watched it, where Hina and him are dating, and like there's like a picture of them kissing while they're still student and teacher, because that's like season 1 ship.
Right.
And so the drama is happening, like this guy's about to get this published, but then they find out, or Hina finds out, and they find out that the guy used illegal methods to get this information. Like he bribed teachers, and for reporting this is not great. Like you can't put that out, especially when the reliable source that he had was a guy who was in prison for stabbing his ex's brother.
Right.
So the story gets canceled, and the reporter goes on a binge drink. Starts drinking because he spent a lot of money because he thought that thing was getting published and he's going to make it big. So he starts drinking, and all of a sudden Hina's walking like after a night at the cafe, and the guy hit and runs her. Just all of a sudden.
Wait, Rui or
Hina?
Yeah. Okay.
And she goes in a coma. And
this is how many chapters before the end?
This is near the end. Yeah. Then we have Ruri and Natsuo cancel the wedding.
Okay. Because she's in a coma?
Because she's in a coma.
Okay.
And then after a period of time, but like probably like 2 chapters, like after some time of her being in the coma, Ruri gives Natsuo the papers for him and Hina to be married in name, because she feels like their relationship was something that should have always gone through. And then 5 years pass. We see Ruri and Natsuo's kid, because that kid's thriving.
Right.
And Natsuo's been taking care of Hina's house for the last 5 years. And her niece puts a ring that Natsuo gave her on her finger, and she wakes up, and then they have their wedding reception. And
was she still in bed, or
no, like it's like this is one chapter,
it's just skipping. Skipping
but
time.
she wakes up, she has her physical therapy because she has been bedridden for years,
right?
And then they have the wedding, and then that is the end of the series.
Jeez.
Can I say there's not many series that done this, but this is like the second time it's happened to me, where the person I liked Rui. Rui.
Mm-hmm.
Rui was gonna win.
You were there. You crossed the finish line.
We were at the
podium. We were. Yeah.
We were so close. No, I don't know. Like the whole reporter thing made no sense to me, because how did this guy? The main thing was, how did the ex who was in prison get in touch with this specific reporter? Yeah. That was like my main criticism.
That was Robert's trash manga corner.
But all I'll say is I never, if there is more than 2 love interests, I know the one I like will never win. That's all I'll say. That is all I will say. It'll never happen. Something that happened like this was... Oh, wait, I can't even say that one.
Well...
Yeah, because that one might end up eventually getting an end. Or it might have finished, I don't know. But That one. There's a lot of series where it's like at the finish line. You just need to.
Just need to cross
You
that.
just yeah. You just need to freaking break the string, and then now.
fall right in your face.
Yeah, just face plant and ruin it all. Nah. But I will say, good story. I enjoy it. I enjoy it, but damn that. There are times where it's like there's drama for drama purposes.
Right,
It felt
right,
like,
right, of course.
damn, mangas, man, it's too much for me.
Well, and I think with that, that's a great place to end this. Thank you everybody for joining us for episode. What episode?
41.
41 of the Virtually Lost podcast. Thank you for watching all this time. 41 episodes. We're getting close to 50. We gotta do something.
Yep.
Do something good for that one.
We'll see you next week.
All right. We'll see you next week, guys.